What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. So, essentially, now that my ships are pretty much complete, we are going to be declaring here on the Ottomans anytime soon. Bohemia, Verdun, Tunis, and Funge all going to be joining in. Of course, we do have some troops here who could easily take out Verdun. Yeah, we have practically full manpower. And I believe it might be a good idea to probably go ahead and unlock better cavalry as well. But of course, we do have better generals, and we do have private to marshal, giving us better infantry capabilities. At a quick glance, most of our troops are ready to go. We are still producing a few cannons, as far as I know. Yes, we are, down here in Surt. And essentially going to let the game tick on by. Bremen entering into a coalition. Pomerania has left. And might as well give all these people access. Taking a quick glance. The Mamluks are a little upset. Venice, surprisingly, is not upset, so we will enforce our religion. The Palatinate is already our religion, and then the Knights already our religion as well. As far as I know, maybe the Palatinate is not. Our relations must be positive. Well, it looks like fairly soon all of our troops will be prepped and ready to go. We might want more troops down here. And I'm not sure the best way to go about that. I could have swore we produced 2 more ships. Or did we? Don't know where they are. You know what? They are being produced right now. So let us tick on by. Might as well move you here. And because we are making a surplus of income, let's bring you on up to 12. So then we have a 10 for 12. And I would say we're performing fairly well. Now, unfortunately, I think these ships are going to have to go all the way up to Somerset. You are going to be moving over. And any moment now, we are definitely going to be declaring war and annihilating Tunisia first. That way we can get a separate peace. And it looks like Liege or Pomerania. Let's have Pomerania not like me. Won't be that big of a deal. And all of our ships still being constructed from what it looks like. Where are my fleet? Here it is. 26 transports making their way up. And it might even be a good idea to utilize our Defender of the Faith. I think we will, gaining a little bit of extra morale. It's not a lot, but it could prove to be useful. And we also don't want to have over 999, taxation, or better yet, admin. So let's improve our taxation. Taking a quick glance at some of these islands, we can't really improve the admin efficiency in these areas. So we will not. Taking a glance at Ayrshire, or something like... You would think some of these provinces would have a lot of development and military power, so right here. Let's improve you as much as possible. And let's build some sort of... I was thinking like a factory, maybe a cathedral. 0.5 ducats of income is not bad. And let's take a quick glance. What could we build? 0.4 would be very cost efficient. I think I'm going to build as many of these as I can. You know, I have the money to utilize, so I might as well. And then anything less than that should be good to go. Taking a quick glance at manpower while we're here at our barracks. 1125, 860, and I think we are good to go. And finally, one other time, taking a quick glance at production. 0.41, as everything in the 0.2 category has to be purchased. And I think we are obviously good to go for now. We have some rebels that still need to be dealt with. I think what we're going to do is improve the autonomy. So we have Aachen, I believe, somewhere over here. We could remove you from the HRE. I don't think we will. Or better yet, just stomp out the troops themselves. Papal states have entered into a coalition. But with Austria on our side, they shouldn't be too big of a deal. We should probably keep improving relations as much as possible. And ensuring that Austria is at positive 100 trust. It looks like they are. Yeah, we are going to be declaring war any moment now. All of you making your way down to Tunisia. These 31 ships going to be blocking the Barbary coast. And taking a quick glance. Still waiting on some ships from what it looks like. Most likely in Nantes. And of course, I believe our cannons still being constructed. And with all of that extra administrative power, I probably could have put it to good use a better way. Taking a quick glance at states, we are going to take over a lot of the provinces in France. This is going to be very expensive. But I feel like I can afford it, at least for now. Don't think about Sardinia, but, well, don't think we're going to go with Africa either. Avignon, we are now out. Okay. Surprisingly, that wasn't expensive at all. Too few seats. We need to add 2 more seats to the House of Parliament. Let's give you Normandy. No. What about Armor? And what about Leinster? Sounds like a plan. And I believe the clergy think they are entitled to more lands. Take a quick glance at our estates. We are going to give you Morbihan. Going to give you Armor, and it looks like we can't. Don't think I want to give you Paris. So instead I will give you a seat in Parliament. Santinier can go to the clergy. And I guess Languedoc. And Roussillon. Now, I get that we have over the limit, but I think we will be fine for now. Taking a quick look at Algeria. We have Dara that need to be stomped out. And Midija. Perfect. Going exactly where we need to. Tunisian separatists in Oran. Don't think we could really do much for now. And our ships are pretty much almost complete, and we are definitely going to be declaring war. Like I said, my #1 priority is to stomp out the Tunisian government here. I don't think we're going to be able to take too much, but whatever we can, we obviously will grab. And like before, as soon as we get 400 power, I'd like to unlock the finest horses, giving all of our cavalry some additional bonuses. We have Hamburgian separatists. Can we improve the autonomy? Yes, we can, so we will. And then we have Rethel, should be down here. Improve the autonomy. Taking a look at Avignon. We can't really do too much for now, but we are improving, you know, the religion. Going to speed 4. And in 230 days, I'm not even sure that we need to wait that long. Let's bring these 39 ships down all the way to the Gulf of Valencia. Or better yet, we could even, well, yeah, we will stay here for now. All of our troops are here. They're ready to go. You will go to Oran for now. And you here will get some sort of general. Absolute garbage, but I suppose that is fine. And after we start stomping out a little bit more troops, we are going to be declaring war. 50% going to 40% would be a lot easier on us. And let us gain a little bit of papal influence, because it should be very, very helpful. And as soon as we declare war, we're going to be losing a lot of manpower. We might want to help work on that as well. Alright, so all of our troops are set up, ready to go. Our fleets are in place. We are going to be sending a missionary to Rethel, and pretty soon to Thierry. Alright, let us declare war on the Ottomans. We have to stomp out Tunisia and Verdun and Bohemia. Our goal is to reconquest Bardia. Obviously, bringing in Austria. I would love to bring in Lithuania. Doesn't look like it's going to help. All of our troops appear to be in the right area. Can they march straight to Tunisia? Yes, they can. You will go here. You will go there. You will annihilate Verdun. And you need a general. Much, much stronger. And I believe our first casualty will be Verdun. We will take them over, and it looks like we are fighting here. 26th of January. Yikes, we got annihilated, so there goes quite a few troops. Let us improve our manpower recovery speed. Hire that many troops again. Let's remove you. And I think what we need is a 26, of course, but a 10 for 12. So 10 for 12. We will title you defense. The entire goal, of course, was to have more cannons, so that way we could pretty much knock out anyone and everything. And my entire goal, again, is obviously just to siege down Kef, siege down Tunis. Looks like we can't, so we won't. You will go here. And now, of course, we are waiting 82 days for the rest of our troops to spawn. City demands seat in Parliament. I will obviously grant them a seat. Need to improve relations with the Palatinate. Might as well begin doing that now. Verdun has already fallen. We don't necessarily... Well, we might have the troops to take them out. I think we do. And it looks like we are fighting a very bloody battle, but we are successful. You will go here, and you will go there. We have 5% war score without actually owning anything. And I think what I would like to have happen, these 31 ships need to move up, and you need to go to the Bay of Napoli. And as soon as we have any fighting at all, we need to try our best to respond quickly and efficiently. Let us also grab finest horses, getting a little bit more combat efficiency. Do we actually have a commandant? Yes, we do, so not bad. Here comes Austria. Here are my 26,000 new troops. Very, very weak, I should say, because they don't have a general. Let's also try to get a separate peace with Verdun. 99% war score. I want this province, all of their money. And there we go. Verdun no longer exists. Let us also core this area. We're slowly getting stronger and stronger. And it looks like we might have to fight down Tunis as well. But of course, the capital should fall much quicker because, of course, we have a blockade. Here we are, 35% war score. Can we move you here? Yes, we can. Here is a small naval skirmish. Let's remove this one trade ship. And I suppose we will continue to move down into the Mediterranean. Everything is going very, very well. We are already blockading the ports to the best of our ability. We might want to go ahead and find some sort of general with siege and combine the cannons all together. For siege, oh my god. Let's switch you out. I think we will be good to go for now. You're going to move here, you're going to move down. So the number one priority, looks like we have finished a few colonies. British Brazil. We should have 2 colonists and 4 colonies. So let us recall one of you. And there we go, we should actually recall you as well. So that way, once Bellum finishes up, we should be good to go. I think I might actually also finish up you know, well, I don't know. Where do I want to continue to expand? My number one goal is to get merchants, so either British Mexico or British Brazil. Let us continue on with British Brazil. I get that this is not Brazilian territory. Can we send someone here? Can we send someone here? Yes, we can, so we will do that. We have Brescian Revolters all the way inside Venice. It looks like we can actually make it there. Alright, taking a quick glance at Tunis itself. What exactly can I take? I would like to take as much of the Mediterranean as I can, which isn't much at all. Maybe even these provinces. That is not anything to be to be useful. You know, smaller provinces could be useful. Something like this. 57% aggressive expansion, but of course we would gain all of the Barbary coast, so then we really don't need to station our fleet there. Decline, decline. And as soon as we start taking over these territories, looks like we already have it, the Ottomans will fall. Promising trader. And any moment now, we are still waiting on this last bastion. And surprisingly enough, with all of our territorial gains, we won't actually have any of their castles, so we are going to have to take them again. Global tariffs have been increased. And finally, taking a quick glance at Tunis now, we can finally get everything we want, but Kef and Tunis actually have the castles here. 188 admin. Can we take all their money? Yes, we can. Negotiating for themselves. Alright, everything is going very, very well. Let's core these areas. And continuing on all the way down. We have more troops than they do, but I am a little concerned. Can we make our way down? Yes, we can. Looking for our transport ships. We're going to transport them out of here. All the way down to Northern Africa. And then once we arrive, we are going to assault. Better yet, let's assault now so we don't lose this castle. We have our generals. Let's send in some missionaries. Don't see any real rebels. Annihilating the enemy troops. Everything going very, very well. I'm very happy that we also don't need to worry about supply. Let's move somebody here into this area, and then here into the Gulf of Bamba. We are continuing to grow, and that is great news. You will go to Alexandria. If you can go to Cairo, we will. Looks like we can't. And you will move here. So my number one goal is if I can get a white peace with Bohemia. Ooh. Let us cancel their alliance with the Ottomans, take all their money, war reparations. I can't really take any of their land. I could take Lüneburg and... Ooh, yes I can. But is this a wise plan? Can't take Berlin. You know what? I'm going to take these. Anybody new that would join in on the coalition? Not really. Great Britain, Great Britain. I would like Berlin, but that's not going to happen. Let's end our war with them, at least. Gaining 2 new provinces, core and core. You will now move down, and you will move down as well. What did we gain? 9 development, 18 development, and then, of course, we have gained 3 development, 6, 9, 7, and 9. So not much at all. And can we change the religion in Iran? We are going to try our best. Some uprisings, and it looks like the Ottomans are obviously taking over some territory here inside Austria itself. But we own the war goal, so we should continue to keep steamrolling the Ottomans. There's nothing they can do, and as soon as we actually send over some ships... you know what? Sieging down their capital could be a worthy goal as well. Taking our 26 ships, let us find some troops, such as you. And your entire goal is to siege down their capital. Let us also gain some extra... Ooh, base tax. Alright, we are about to be attacked. We have been attacked. Yikes, we're not going to make it in time. Getting a general with the most maneuver. 29th of October. They've been annihilated. Nothing I could do. Maybe had I have reacted sooner, it would have gone better. Alright, we need to recruit troops once again. It's going to be expensive, but we can make it happen. And now would be a really good time to throw those troops on Constantinople. Taking off Force March. These units needs the general with the siege, absolutely, but we don't have that. So we will give you this person. Okay, this is going to be my goal. Start the siege of Constantinople. Continue funneling troops if possible. These units might just get annihilated. Looks like we are also going to get trade manipulation. We could have gotten heavy frigates, but it wasn't necessarily needed. Okay, continuing to siege down Cairo, taking over a lot of other provinces as well. Okay, here we are, another massive battle. Are we going to arrive in time? Hopefully. And it looks like we have. Take our weakest units, you will retreat. Okay, spread the word. All of our troops are in place. We are going to transport you to Constantinople. Probably we would be better to gain a foothold here in another area. And let's pick up some additional troops. Wherever we can. If we could own the mountains, we would do very, very well. This is going to be a little dangerous trying to control. And these units will be given control of the sea. Ooh. I don't know what we're going to do. We need the siege general to take down the mountain province, because then we would really own a foothold. More troops coming up to their capital. We have broken down their walls. The goal, of course, is to basically have them, get a ton of war exhaustion, bringing it all the way up to 20 if possible. Right now, they have 0.3 war exhaustion, so we need to get that as high as possible, and taking the capital should make that happen. It looks like we're about to annihilate their fleet. I will have you move here, and you move there. Okay, they have lost 14 galleys. We have only lost 3, but where have they all gone? Across the river, which means we need to go across the river. Recall, okay. Spare no expenses, gaining some admin. Looks like one of our advisors has passed away, getting better morale of Navy. It's going to be expensive. We have a looming disaster. Plutocratic coup that needs to be curved. I wonder if it will. I'll find out in just a moment. We have taken out 5 heavy ships and another big portion of their fleet. You will go here. You will go to Sugla. We have won the siege of Al-Karak, so everything is going very, very well. And I suppose you will annihilate these 4,000 troops. Are there any real oppositions left? Funj, don't think they're going to want a white peace. And we have annihilated another big portion of their navy. I'm not even sure where they have gone and retreated to. I could send you to Ankara, but I think we are going to play defensive for now. Or better yet, with all of our manpower, maybe even double stack. I don't think we're going to double stack. You need to move up. You need to siege down Jerusalem. I wonder, if I take Jerusalem, am I going to gain... yes, I would gain a missionary, so that might be a viable option. But my #1 goal is to return as much of the territory to the Mamluks as possible. but maybe even taking over a new province or two. Okay, 52,000 troops versus their 58. It's gonna be tricky. Let's go assist however we can. Repair our fleets. You need to go to this island. You need to be picked up and sent to Cairo. And I think we are going to put an end to this episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.